Aloha, Taurus. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for mid-July to mid-August 2021. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Let me see if I can... There we go. Looks a little better. And so please do like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button. All of those things help my channel to grow and expand. Also, if you would like a private reading with me for tarot, I do that on a platform called Keen, and that's in the description box below, as well as if you would like a quantum energy healing session or quantum wealth management session, you would book that on my website, www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. I don't feel like my channel has been affected, but many tarot readers have been experiencing scammers. So this is just to let you know, I will never ask you for money. Any ways to get a hold of me and have sessions with me are in my description box only. Okay, let's get to it for Taurus, mid-July. We're going to do an overarching energy with the White Light Oracle. And let's see what's in store for you. Okay. We have Beta of Spirit Wolf. And who just got that? Aries just got that. So if you have Aries placements in your chart, you may want to look at that one as well. Okay, let's see here. So Beta of Spirit Wolf is give yourself enough rest. Only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune into your instincts and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition, commit to your tasks, and stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. Okay, so this is saying, take your time and rest, okay? Any way that you can, and rest with being out in nature, rest as in sleeping, whatever makes you feel restful is going to help you to tune into your intuitive faculties. And some of you may resonate with having a spirit animal as spirit wolf. And this is a time to kind of meditate with the spirit wolf at this time. So this reading does include the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Okay, so these readings have come out as being quite a bit more spiritual than the normal guidelines, for the month. So we are just rolling with that. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like this rest over this next month is really going to help change some ways of thinking around. The other thing to note is that we are ending a 10-year cycle, and this 8/8 Lionsgate is actually opening the next 10-year cycle for you. Okay, so it's really considering how, oops, cards are flying, hold on. Really considering how you have, what experiences you've had in your life for the last 10 years, and moving yourself into what you would rather have in your next 10-year cycle. Let's see here. So we have in the past here, we have 5 of Cups, which is essentially crying over spilled milk, having situations of feeling like you've had heartbreak in various forms, or things not working out in the way that you would want them to, maybe becoming a little bit bitter and jaded when it comes to matters of the heart. We have 3 of Wands reversed and the Hermit reversed. And so this is showing that it's left you with a bit of, how do they want to say that? Like your self-confidence has taken a hit on your own internal value or light that you offer to the world. It's kind of like, when's my ships ever going to come in? When's the things that I have learned and experienced, excuse me, my dog's kind of having a little issue. When's the things that I have learned and experienced actually going to come to fruition? That's that crying over spilled milk situation. I do feel like you've had victories along the path, but in general, in your larger wants and goals, Taurus, I feel like there has been this feeling of, when's it my turn? Okay, and they're asking you to rest because there is a change afoot. Okay, we have the Magician. So what you are manifesting is now coming to fruition. What you have been looking for and programming for is now about to be manifested in the spiritual world and in the physical world, okay? So what they're saying is the things that you have been programming in spirit are now going to be coming into the physical world, because we have Six of Swords here. Six of Swords says that spirit is taking you out of the rocky waters and into the calm waters. So where there was a lot of disruption, a lot of waves of different pain or experiences that were learning through pain, learning through having to have great strength, now you're going to be learning through joy. Now you're going to be learning through the power of your own magic. Excuse me, my dog's making a lot of noise right now, if you can hear that. And then we have strength reversed, and ordinarily I would see this differently, but what they're showing me is that you have had to be so strong in the past, and you have had to kind of barrel your way through life lessons and circumstances. And what they're saying is that this portion of your life, this next 10-year cycle, is actually going to be where you don't require the armor or the barriers. You don't have to have as much physical and spiritual strength in that regard, because you've already been strong enough. You've already come through those situations, so that now you can just like relax. Now you can take it easy. Oh, I got all sorts of different things at the top of my head. So if you just got that, that's they're saying it's like little tinglies. I almost felt like there was like a little bug or something in my head. So if there's not, but if that's for you, that they're asking you to pay close attention and realize that you can rest easy now, that you are coming into a new time, like where you felt like everything that you invested in never came to fruition or didn't last that long. Now you have the Fortune Fairy, okay, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Essentially everything that you wish upon now is coming to fruition. And so where you felt like things never worked out for you for the long term in the way that you planned them, Taurus, now you're having that fortune, and now you can rest so that you can focus and see things clearly. Let's get a different deck here and just go a little bit deeper. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh. Man, that's been a thing tonight, hasn't it? Okay. And we have a little strength here. Nice. And beautiful. Okay. So what you're walking away from that, the first set of cards here, this last 10-year cycle, is you're walking away from the Ten of Swords. You're walking away from feeling backstabbed, abandoned, like overburdened, you know. And notice, like, a lot of times the Ten of Swords card looks really kind of aggressive. This one is beautiful because it just shows that she's walking away from the situation. It tells me that you have and are overcoming that. Now, in order to get back into your magic and manifestation, they are saying that you have to, you get the opportunity now to get out of your head. And what they're saying is anything that you feel like isn't manifesting the way that you want it to at this time is because you're thinking of the past. It's like that self-imprisonment of your own mind. And but notice how she's not really imprisoned, okay? It's how she's seeing the reflection. And so now you have the opportunity to get out of that prison of your mind and move forward, okay? They are showing that the Six of Swords, what they're bringing you out of is being the wounded warrior. You've had to deal with the devil energy, and this has come up for the last several readings, and this particular 3-card combination in different ways. So if you have Aries or Pisces placements, I would watch those videos, okay? So we have the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, but it's saying that through your persistence, now Spirit is taking you out of that that time of darkness, and that you have this here, the light is still shining. The devil calls you, it's saying I always call this the pre-magician energy, okay? The devil. Because before you can manifest and create the magic, you have to go through Saturn's test, okay? And Saturn's like that overbearing father that's going to give you everything that you want, but you have to work for it and earn it. And these tests have to do with boundaries, codependency, addictions, self-imposed limitations. Again, self-imposed limitations, okay? And so those programs are ending so that you can get into your magic. And what's coming for you is this Ten of Pentacles. This is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. It means that you have a happy family, happy life, the things that you've programmed for. This symbol here is the Kabbalah tree of life. And so it's saying all of your resources are taken care of. And this is what Spirit is bringing you into. You also have Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like it's your divine feminine, male or female, energy that is leading the show here. This is pre-Empress energy. So you're going to have your cup full, and you're going to have your family feeling good, your life feeling good, your resources feeling good. And the Queen of Cups is generous. She's the philanthropist, and she's on her business and her life and her emotions. She values herself, and she only moves forward with things that she values, with opportunities that she values, okay? So it's not the like bleeding heart card. Like, she can sometimes be a little over generous, but in this particular instance you have 2 tens, and the positive tens, okay? Actually you have 3 tens in this particular reading. So it's like it's showing that you're completing cycles and beginning these new 10-year cycles. And one of the things that's beginning for you, we have the Fortune Fairy and the Two of Cups. So there's partnership coming in for you. So for those of you that are looking for love, your fortune is changing. You're about to be in a partnership that is harmonious, that's going to bring that Ten of Cups, that's going to bring that Ten of Pentacles. For those of you that are not looking for love, it could be business partnership or how you partner and relate with your friends. But in general, your fortune is changing in your partnerships, in your cups of love. You're going to be entering into partnerships that give and receive in equal amounts, that give and receive in, you don't feel like you're the one who's always the one giving. You're going to be given too, and that's going to feel really good, Taurus, because I feel like you've been big givers and you haven't necessarily allowed yourself to receive back, and it just wasn't the time for it. You kind of went through a challenging time for these past 10 years, and they're showing me you have had high highs, but there's been a lot of like underlying current of things not quite working out the way that you've wanted them to, and now they're going to start working out the way you've been wanting them to. And it's going to seem like magic because you have the Magician and you have those tens, and so it's like this cycle is going to open up as if by magic, and you may even get a surprise offer of love that you were not expecting, even though you are expecting it because you have been wanting that. So like whatever it is that you have been programming for or wishing to manifest, now that's starting to come into fruition. Now it's going to seem like magic for you to get the things that you have been asking for, and you deserve it, Taurus. They're saying you have really been through it, and now you no longer have to have those harsh boundaries because you have gone through the fire. And so they're saying you don't need to be strong in the way of the warrior. This is strength through kindness. This is strength through gentleness. This is strength through that. In most of the readings in this particular month, they've told me to speak of this quote or paraphrase it, where it says, your boundaries need not to be an electric fence that keeps everyone out. Your boundaries can be a ever-glowing light that says, I will be treated sacredly. And you're moving into being treated sacredly. You're moving into being treated with love and respect, and that you no longer have to house the boundaries of the ancestors because of the wrongs that have happened. You're letting that go. You've had the strength to go through that challenge, and now you're being rewarded in this next 10-year cycle. So this month begins that for you. So there's beautiful surprises for you, Taurus, that are coming in that are really going to help you overcome the issues of the past, and they are asking you to rest so that you can focus and move forward. Okay, so thank you so much. That's what I have for you today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and until next time, aloha.